I've got a big box, and this ain't an unboxing video because I already opened the box because there were a beer mail inside. I'm DrHans and this is DrHans Brewery, and I've got a big box to show you. Nice! This big box comes from Niklas over at Beerquip, and the reason why I opened it is because it was a beer inside, a homebrew. And Niklas actually canned his homebrew. How awesome isn't that? I want to can her now. And it has a lovely label. Let me show you that. Look at that label from Brewery. So it's a pilsner made by Niklas, Brewery, or Beerquip now. I had a beer from Niklas before, and it also sent me a nice little CO2 regulator, which I have a video on, so I will put link down below to that video so you can go and check that out after this one. So let me get this pilsner into a glass. I also have the recipe for this one, and this recipe is already up on my Patreon page in the beer mail section, Brewery. Okay, so we're looking at a very hazy pilsner, dark yellow color. So we're gonna run through the recipe also, but we're gonna check in the stuff in the box first. Okay? So this extremely hazy, even you can call it murky. One finger loose white head. It's bready, hoppy. Have some sweetness there. Okay, this is today. It's the 6th of June. This is the Swedish national holiday, so most of us have the day off, and it's also the hottest day of the year so far. It's almost like 30 degrees here in Stockholm. I think it might be 28, something like that here where I live. I've been working on my hops, making this hops growing series. If you haven't checked that out, I'll also link to that below as well. But let's find this. So if I'm sweating like a pig, I'm sorry. Cheers. It doesn't really taste like a pilsner. I have much more of a fruity, and it's a very more of a thick mouthfeel, but it's nice. And I'm not just saying that because he sent me some free stuff to try out. It's a nice beer. I wouldn't call it a pilsner. It's like cookies and yeah, flour taste to it, like a wheat flour taste to it. But it ain't a pilsner, in my humble opinion. But how awesome isn't that? And oh, he has the ingredients here. Yeah, but we're gonna run through the recipe. So what we got here? We got 2 mini kegs, different sizes. Have some other video about mini kegs coming up also, in other sizes and varieties. So 2 kegs. I like that it come in different sizes. Don't know how big the smallest one is. If anyone knows how small the smallest one is, comment down below. What more did Niklas send? Yes, it's a carbonation cap. It's a carbonation lid, dip tube or dip hose, and new spare gaskets. That's nice. So with this one, of course, we need to put the hose on. Then we have a full functional keg. And this is kind of cool because it doesn't mean that you necessarily will need to have a big fridge to start kegging. My first 3 batches were like 4 liters. So if I had one of this, I could have started kegging straight away. So different sizes. I have a really good question for you guys, which I need to get answered. Niklas is a famous importer here in Sweden, famous on the biggest Swedish homebrewing Facebook group. So if you're into stuff, I will of course put contact information to Niklas and Beerquip. I'm saying that because I think he's actually have a company now, because the book said Beerquip. Don't think he had that before, so that's kind of cool that he's evolving. Nice! I always wanted to try one of these. It's of course I have a tap, but with this one we should be able to do whatever we want, really, it seems so. There's a lot of stuff here. Awesome. So we could use this as a regular tap, like this, in a kegerator, or with this little fellow, see, like that. We should be able to use it on the mini keg, like that, with the extra lid he sent me. Should we see how it looks on? He actually sent me 2 lids. Let's check the other one out. And so we can put the same accessories here. Comes really secure. It's nice because sometimes when you order stuff, it can come banged up, but all of these things are like mint condition. Am I doing it right now? Because this doesn't look right. Don't need that last bit, but maybe we do. Is this right? Comment down below. Never tried one of these before, but it seems overly long. Maybe there's an alternative version, or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. No, I'm doing it right, because we can't remove that one. So it's a regulated tap. It's a good thing. I've been curious to try one of these because I don't think it would work very, very good. Maybe if you have really cold beer and super low pressure, then it might work. But the regulator, it's quite hard to fit on there. But the regulator will come in handy, I'm sure. It's not so it's quite hard to fit on there, and it looks a little bit clumsy, but it's gonna be really interesting to try this out. Can we get a good pour? To the question, how should we try this stuff out? What do you guys think? Should we do a location video where we try this stuff as like picnic accessories, where we can use this one and this one? I should have had one of those small, like CO2 gas bottles, regulators, the small convenient one. That would have been good. Hint, Niklas. Don't know if he carries them. Never tried them also. Where's the lid? Sorry, the lid is there. What could we do more? Some kind of experiment, of course. what you guys want to see. Should we build the smallest kegerator ever with a party keg? Full functional kegerator. Then we could use this for that also. Just need a box and need to find a way to chill it and make it as small as possible. I would really have loved, like I said, small CO2 while regulator thingy. So we could really make it small. Guys, do you have any suggestions on how we should try this? Or should we just go and try it? Or should we do something more exciting? Like I said, should we do a picnic where we try this? Not at home or in the forest. Or should we, should we like maybe build a little kegerator? I don't know. What do you guys think? Whew. So you will find links to Niklas and Beerquip. Also, if he has a site for Torpagrundens Bryggeri also, his brewery. So let's check out Niklas Pilsner recipe. As I said, the recipe is already up on my Patreon page. And yeah, speaking of patrons, roll the patron list. This is Torpagrundens Pilsner. It's an old grain beer, 25-liter batch, 90-minute boil, was brewed with a Klarstein brewery equipment. And I'm going to give you this in kilos because it's a metric recipe, but I'm also going to give you this in percentage because percentage is always the best way to share a recipe. Then the brewer just add in his efficiency. Niklas' efficiency here in this recipe is 72% and my efficiency is 78% normally. If anyone interested in, sorry, I'm sweating like a pig, but as I said, this is the hottest day of this year here in Sweden. And yeah, I'm from Sweden and we're not used to heat. If anyone interested in how you recalculate a recipe, if that would be a good topic, comment down below. So he used 5 kilos of Pilsner malt, that's 89%. He used 400 grams of Munich malt, type 1, that's 7%. I'm quietly rounding up the percentage there. 200 grams of corn. Corn in a Pilsner, okay, that's 3.6%. For hops, he used 18 grams of Pearl and 15 grams of Sass hops at 60 minutes. At 15 minutes, he used 15 grams of Pearl and 15 grams of Sass. And at 5 minutes, 40 grams of Pearl and 25 grams of Sass. And this was fermented with a German lager, White Labs WLP 830. Original gravity 1046 and measured final gravity 1010. So this comes in at 4.7%. There's a QR code there. If anyone wants to scan that. If you are new to my channel, I do gear reviews, I do beer reviews, I do brewing videos, experimental videos, DIY videos, and more. So if that sounds interesting to you, consider becoming a subscriber and do hit that little bell so you get notifications when I post out a new video. If you don't hit the bell, actually, YouTube won't promote you all of my videos and you might be missing out. So double check that you also click the bell. And of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, feel free to double smash that dislike button, the thumbs down. Yeah. Check out my Amazon storefront, my Patreon page, the t-shirt store, and of course, the stuff Niklas carries. So comment down below, guys, in what way should we try this out? What would be most fun to you? I'm listening. So cheers guys, and cheers Niklas, DrHans out.